All right, number two, we both have this guy, so you fire away first.
Taurean Prince. Had to have somebody from the Lakers.
We can't do a segment without talking about the Lakers.
We have to. This will be the thing that gets the most attention. But 1 year, $4.5 million contract. Not that even matters that much, but it's a great value for somebody like that. Last year, he's 38.1% from three. He was he's a 41.7% corner three-point shooter, 44% on corner threes over the last 3 seasons. He can play multiple positions for them. He's obviously depth for LeBron. They as a team, they were 34% from three in the regular season last year, only 33% in the playoffs. It was a clear issue for them. They've upgraded, I think, in a bunch of ways this summer. But he's a vet who's been consistent his entire career. It's kind of amazing. We've given them a lot of credit already, but it's kind of amazing they got him on a deal like that. And I think he fits perfectly with a guy like LeBron. And he's put up numbers like this without ever playing with somebody like LeBron. And so, he's not going to start for them or even necessarily play like heavy minutes, but you can see him having like a real impact right away.
Yeah, I mean, you bring up the shooting. The best roster construction around LeBron James historically has been, shooting and 3-and-D guys. I think he sort of fits the bill there. Gabe Vincent, of course, coming in on a free agent deal. So they've addressed some of that shooting. It's interesting. I think about the roster construction for basically a season and a half post Russell Westbrook trade, and the pieces didn't fit. It was clunky and all that. And now you look, 7 months later, post trade deadline, and again, there's been all this discourse around, the Lakers didn't win free agency, the Lakers didn't win the trade deadline, some of these guys didn't even play in the play, and it's just like it's not about that. It's about how the pieces fit. It's literally about like the roster actually makes sense. You've got guard depth. You've got Gabe Vincent, Austin Reeves, D'Angelo Russell. You've got big wings. And this was a top defense in the West post All-Star break. Big wings. LeBron, Taurean Prince, Jared Vanderbilt. Shout out 4 years, $48 million contract extension. Congrats to him. Roy Hachimura. You've got hopefully a healthy Anthony Davis anchoring this defense. I don't want to be talked into the Lakers, but I've been talked into the Lakers being really damn good this season.
It's crazy. And they also have got they just signed Christian Wood, even Hayes. They have guys with upside too who they don't need.
Yeah.
Like they don't need Christian Wood to be good. Christian Wood could be a disaster and it won't matter for them. But if those guys if Christian Wood plays into his potential, you're like, they could be even better than we're talking about with them right now. It just almost feels like they don't have enough minutes for this. They go like 11 deep, 12 deep. Yeah. There's no one else in the league who I think is sort of comparable to that.
Well, there's certainly some of the guys we mentioned, probably not Austin Reeves, probably not LeBron, but some of the guys we mentioned, night to night, the minutes may be different, the shots may be different, the role may be a little different, especially as we get deeper into the season, and you're naturally going to have guys miss a little bit of time. So I going back to the George thing, this is why I think guys like that are so important. Is can you get complete buy-in? Can you get guys who? And by the way, when you talk about Taurean Prince, just because I know we were rep by the same agent, fantastic dude. Steve Human speaks so highly of him as a human, as a guy, and his character. So maybe he does fit that bill, and he kind of helps this. But like, you're not going to play 12 people in a regular season game. Yeah. There's going to be nights where Christian Wood maybe plays 7 minutes, and there's going to be nights where Taurean Prince maybe plays 7 minutes. That's just the nature of the NBA. But I agree with you on this. Taurean Prince, I love this for the Lakers. Very under the radar. We're going deep in the weeds today on September 18th because Damian Lillard and James Harden have not been traded yet. And we've already talked about every other thing. And we're spending an entire segment of the Old Man and Three Things on Taurean Prince.
Yep.
I love it.
Yep.
I love it. All right, who you got for your third guy?
All right, you might not like my third one either because we have talked about him as well. But